In the news, President takes consultations on Model Village to Region 2. Free dialysis care coming soon to Enmore Regional Hospital. Preparations begin for Carifesta 16 in Guyana, and in Sport Ghana, under-19 women suffer narrow defeat to Trinidad in CWI Rising Stars tournament. This is our Monday, August 10 edition of the NCN News. I'm Samuel Sugnandan. Thank you for joining us. Government has solved more than 110 issues raised by residents in Region 2. The President made this disclosure while addressing residents at the Good Hope Primary School in Supanam during the launching of the Model Village initiative in the Cinderella County. Celestine Chacon begins our report.
President Ali said his cabinet outreach and the Model Village consultations is aimed at listening to residents' concerns and finding practical solutions to improve their quality of life.
Last month we had a cabinet outreach in your region. And in that cabinet outreach, about 641 issues were raised. Out of those 641 issues, more than 110 have been resolved. More than 110 have been resolved. About 300 of those are housing issues that will be resolved before the end of this year.
The President also outlined plans to launch the social housing program within the region, targeting persons living in extreme circumstances, including elderly, single parents, and persons with severe disabilities.
So it's about building an entire ecosystem in Region 2. To support the aspirations of your children. We also know that there are persons living with extreme vulnerabilities, and we will be launching in the coming weeks a social housing program here that would help those persons to build a 400 square foot home.
The plans form part of the Model Village initiative being rolled out across communities in Region 2, including Good Hope, Charity, and Sadi in the Pomeroon Supanam. For the NCN News, Celestine Chacon.
Meanwhile, major upgrades are being proposed for several Region 6 communities as government pushes ahead with its Model Village initiative, from roads and recreational spaces to improved security and a modern municipal market. President Irfan Ali outlined the plans during consultations with residents over the weekend. Kyla Rollins has that report.
President Ali met with residents of Port Morant, Rosaltown, Skeldon and New Amsterdam, outlining plans aimed at making the communities safer, more modern and better connected. At Port Morant, proposals include 35 fire hydrants, 40 culverts, a play park and upgrades to approximately 20,952 meters of roadway. Rosaltown is also earmarked for new green spaces, sports grounds and other community improvements. But, the President said, the initiative is more than infrastructure, it is also about strengthening communities.
What we want to achieve across the different communities in our country is not only the possibility of having the best service, the best infrastructure, but to have the best possible citizens. Citizens that look out for each other, citizens that support each other, and citizens that can live in neighborhood and communities that are livable.
In New Amsterdam, the Esplanade Park is proposed for a major upgrade, while Matthew Allen Road could be transformed into a vendor's hub. The New Amsterdam market is also set for complete transformation, with plans for a modern facility designed to generate activity throughout the week.
So you will see the concept of the market goes beyond the traditional view of the market. And the traditional view of the market is a market for one day or one night. The market now you must be able to have lighting every day of the week. So you have food courts and other areas set out the way that allows that lighting to continue.
Similar upgrades are being proposed for Skeldon as the Model Village initiative expands across Region 6. Kyla Rollins, NCN News.
And as Guyana's economy expands, the Private Sector Commission says economic growth must reach beyond the country's major commercial centers. PSC Chairman Captain Gerald Gavaya Jr. says the government's Model Village initiative could help create communities where residents can participate directly in the country's economic expansion without having to leave their villages to find opportunity.
So if we start to develop the villages in a way that you don't need to leave your village to make a living, you don't need to leave your village to make a difference, and you don't need to leave your village to take advantage of Guyana's growth, that is how you start to really measure the success of a country.
Gavaya says the Model Village initiative provides a framework for bringing economic activities into communities, particularly those outside Georgetown and along the coast.
You have to do that by building out the infrastructure, by having a plan to ensure that you take care of the access, you take care of the housing, take care of the utilities, the power, the electricity, the water, and the connectivity.
The PSC chair says developing those communities could therefore expand the private sector's investment footprint while reducing some of the barriers to entering new markets. In housing, approximately 150 households within the Tusha North East Bank Essequibo area are expected to benefit from efforts by the Housing Ministry to address land tenure, regularization and relocation matters. Minister of Housing Colin Crowell at the weekend engaged residents and provided updates on the steps being taken to resolve their concerns. The engagement followed a commitment made by President Irfan Ali during a recent meeting in the area. After wrapping up the engagement with residents, the minister and team did a walkabout in the area to get a better understanding of what obtains on ground. He reaffirmed the government's commitment to working with residents and relevant stakeholders to arrive at solutions that provide greater security and improve living conditions for affected families. In healthcare, free dialysis care is expected to form a central component of services soon to be offered at the Enmore Regional Hospital. This update was provided by Chief Executive Officer and Medical Superintendent Dr. Tracy Bovell during an exclusive interview with NCN News. Here are details.
Dr. Bovell said while the hospital already provides an array of critical services such as bone repairs, chest and spirometry clinics, psychology, optometry, and surgical services to patients, free dialysis care will become a key component of the expanded medical services that will soon become available.
We are at that point. I can't tell you an exact date as yet because there's just some fine tweaks that we're working out. Because what happens is once we start a service, it is a service that we're going to continue. The plan is never to stop a service at any point in time. So we want to iron out any kinks so that we can start promptly.
She explained that while the hospital continues to fine-tune the systems required to deliver the service, all equipment are already in place and staff members are prepared to begin providing dialysis care.
Through the Georgetown Public Hospital, we have done 4 of our nurses have been trained for dialysis already. They have returned, and we have another one that is currently being trained.
The free dialysis services adds to the government's annual $600,000 grant, further easing the financial burden on citizens requiring hemodialysis treatment and supporting their overall health and well-being. For the NCN News, Celestine Chapman.
Thanks, Celestine. Coming up, Development Bank expected to unlock new wave of Guyanese innovation and preparation begins for Carifesta 16 in Guyana.
ACH Inc., Guyana's factory-authorized Samsung distributor, brings to you the new and improved Samsung air conditioners. With 36% thicker copper coil and 10-year warranty on condenser coil and compressor, backed by the most reliable after-sales service available. Like and follow us on Facebook, ACH Inc., Lot A, Goodver-Wagding Public Road, East Coast Demerara. Call 222-5685 or 600-7810. Or visit our website at www.achgy.com. ACH Inc., Guyana's factory-authorized Samsung distributor.
Honestly, when I first started, I didn't really think of myself as a leader. But then I joined ExxonMobil Guyana, and little by little, year by year, I grew into that role. Watching the next generation learn, then seeing them build their careers in the oil and gas industry and at ExxonMobil Guyana has been incredibly rewarding. Seeing so many young women who remind me of myself when I first started and knowing that I played a small part in their journey is what Build Her really means to me. Build Her, building the future of energy in Guyana.
Which delightful fragrance will you choose? Morning breeze, fresh linen, or floral fields? Ozon's powder detergent offers you the choice. The power of Ozon.
Imported and distributed by BPATS.
Mom, Dad, this is Trevor.
Hi. He's no Kieran. Back up.
Swing? That's why he crossed the road. It was funny when Kieran said it.
Ooh, who could that be?
We're like the parents who don't miss your ex.
I can't believe Kieran is in the neighborhood.
CG United. Good like that.
This is your chance to win big with Digicel's $6 million spin to win. Top up $2,000 or more or pay your postpaid bill on time and you could get a chance to spin the wheel for serious cash. Every week you could win up to $1 million in cash. Imagine it. One top up, one bill payment, one spin and boom, you're a winner. So don't wait. Top up now or pay your Digicel postpaid bill on time. Digicel's $6 million spin to win. Your chance starts today. Terms and conditions apply. Digicel. Real connection.
Building or renovating anytime soon? Be sure to check us out at Unique Electrical for all domestic, commercial and industrial electrical supplies. We offer an extensive range of products such as cables, panels, breakers, lamps, bulbs, trunking, conduits and fittings, changeover switches, bus bars, transformers, etc. at affordable prices. Be sure to give us a call on 225-2250 or visit us at 238 South Road Border for all your electrical needs.
In today's tough driving conditions, every engine faces three powerful enemies: engine heat, pollutants, and frequent short trips. Each factor is a direct cause of engine sludge, a buildup of dirt that can block vital oilways. This triple threat demands triple protection. Castrol GTX's Triple Protect Power is engineered to fight these three main causes of engine sludge.
At Tulsi Prasad, we believe in strength down to the core. We produce and supply steel that meets strict ASTM standards right here at home. Our team knows the work, helping builders, contractors, and do-it-yourselfers find what they need fast. Used in everything from marine vessels to construction and mining. Tulsi Steel, holding its own in every industry. We're building Guyana strong, right down to the core. Tulsi Prasad Limited, built to last, built to endure.
You're watching the NCN News. The Ghana Development Bank is expected to provide greater access to financing for small and medium-sized businesses, but the GMSA says entrepreneurs must be prepared to make the most of the opportunity. The association says businesses should use the financing as a catalyst to strengthen their operations, become more bankable, and eventually qualify for large investments. The Asia Bristol reports.
The Guyana Manufacturing and Services Association says it is already working to identify businesses that are ready to take the next step. Through its work with small and medium-sized businesses, the GMSA wants to help entrepreneurs better understand their finances, prepare their records, and position themselves for future investments.
The Guyana Development Bank, through the GMSA, we will be targeting dozens of those 100 companies to narrow the gap to see who are bankable, who are ready to to take the next step. What we want to do, which we're starting to do already, is starting to accelerate the process in preparing those companies for the next step.
But while the development bank is expected to make financing more accessible, the GMSA says entrepreneurs should not see the loans as an end in themselves. President of the GMSA, Rafi Khan, says businesses must use the opportunity to become more financially disciplined and position themselves for larger investments from commercial banks and other investors.
The government is actually helping and enabling companies to be prudent in your businesses, to take your business and prepare yourself for that next big investor, whether it's a bank, whether it's an equity investor or a debt investor. Use this opportunity to accelerate yourself.
The GMSA says the ultimate goal should be to create businesses that can stand on their own, attract larger investment, expand production, and eventually compete in international markets. For NCN News, Naisha Bristol.
With its focus on startups and underserved borrowers, the Guyana Development Bank could help unlock a new wave of Guyanese innovation. This view is expressed by Chairman of the Private Sector Commission, Gerald Gavaye Jr. We have more in this week's Republic Bank-sponsored business report.
For years, access to financing has been one of the private sector's biggest concerns. Now, with the establishment of the Guyana Development Bank, the Private Sector Commission says a new avenue is opening for entrepreneurs who may not have the collateral or financial history traditionally required by commercial lenders.
What this development bank is doing is adding more opportunities for the Guyanese entrepreneur, the Guyanese startup, because that's really where it's geared. It's not geared to the very large conglomerates. This is a bank that is geared to startups.
The bank is specifically geared towards smaller and emerging enterprises, including young entrepreneurs, university graduates, and single mothers seeking to turn their ideas into viable businesses.
And it really opens up the floodgates for Guyanese innovation and Guyanese creativity to start earning some money.
The PSC chairman says the development bank complements the number of growing commercial and development financing institutions operating in Guyana, rather than competing directly with them. The broader objective, he says, is to ensure more Guyanese can move from having a business idea into building sustainable enterprises. For NCN News, David Clark.
Carolyn Rodrigues-Burkett has formally presented her candidature for the United Nations Secretary General to the Liberian President. During her visit, she also held discussions with Liberia's Minister of Foreign Affairs as well as other senior officials. Rodrigues-Burkett outlined her intention for a more agile, efficient, and effective United Nations. The meetings included exchanges on the importance of multilateralism, ongoing UN-80 reform talks, and the need to enhance efficiency and impact across the organization's 3 pillars. Panjam Folklore took over the railway courtyard on Saturday, transforming the venue into a vibrant showcase of music, dance, and spoken word that drew crowds out to celebrate culture, creativity, and community. Here are details.
Saturday night's edition of Panjam Folklore packed the railway courtyard with patrons out to celebrate culture, creativity, and community. The night opened on a powerful note with poet Michel Henry captivating the audience from his very first line, setting the tone for the evening and breathing life into local storytelling. Veteran performer Linden took to the stage next, drawing on decades of experience to deliver a set rich with nostalgia, reminding the crowd why he remains a beloved figure in local entertainment. The rhythm section kept the energy high. Pangroove delivered a high-octane set that had patrons on their feet, while Parkside Steel Orchestra filled the venue with the resonant homegrown sound of steel pan. Artists Big Red, Nia Allen, and Nikita each took turns commanding the stage, blending dancehall, soca, and R&B with flashes of poetry, giving the crowd something for each taste. By the final act, Panjam Folklore had again delivered on its promise, blending song, story, and spirit into one seamless celebration. Patrons left already looking ahead to the next edition, calling it one of the standout cultural events of the year. For NCN News, I am Shemaya Grant.
As Ghana prepares to host the 16th edition of the Caribbean Festival of Arts, or Carifesta, in 2027, representatives of the CARICOM Secretariat held discussions with the country's ministers who hold responsibility for culture. Minister Charles Ramson and Stephen Jacobs visited the CARICOM Secretariat for talks with a team headed by Advisor on Social Development Beverly Harry Emmanuel. Program Manager for Culture at the Secretariat, Dr. Hilary Brown, presented on the background and evolution of Carifesta, which formed the basis of discussions on elements of the region's roving multidisciplinary mega festival. Its wide range of events, financial, administrative, logistical, and marketing components, and opportunities for creative industry development were among the agenda items. The inaugural Carifesta was held in 1972 in Guyana, which also hosted the festival in 2008. For those of you viewing the news online, we thank you for watching. The news continues live on television with sport after these messages.
It's one of your biggest goals, getting your own home, where memories are made, where happiness lives. You may feel that home ownership or renovation is beyond your reach, but we at Republic want you to know that there's always a way. Ask us about our suite of mortgages. Let's help make your housing wishes come true. Or advise on how the equity in your existing home can finance other dreams and goals. Call or go online to learn more.
Ready to design your dream jewelry? It's simple with Raj Jewelry. WhatsApp us your design and our skilled jewelers will create it just for you. Stop searching. Start designing. Get the custom piece you've always wanted today. Call us or book your appointment now at 658-5730. Find us at Movietown and Giftland Mall. Raj Jewelry, your vision, our craft.
Nature inspired the technology behind Dry Coat by Lanco, a paint that repels moisture, keeping your walls dry and flawless. No stains, no damage, just beautiful protected walls. With Dry Coat, you can choose any color you love and stop humidity in its tracks. Dry Coat by Lanco. Perfect walls, moisture free. The experts recommend Lanco.
Lanco Guyana Inc. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Lanco Guyana. Telephone 227-1725 or WhatsApp 743-0348.
Ready to turn your passion for beauty into a real career? At Nayeli School of Cosmetology, hands-on training prepares students for the beauty industry from head to toe. Learn hair cutting, coloring, perming and styling. Master manicures, pedicures and acrylic nails. Get certified in waxing from eyebrow shaping to full body services. Build confidence with body massage techniques and step into the world of barbering. Whether the goal is working in a salon or starting a beauty business, this is where it begins. Nayeli School of Cosmetology, 211 New Market Street between Camp and Waterloo Streets, North Cummingsburg. Call 621-8851 or 226-2124. Enroll today at Nayeli School of Cosmetology.
What cleans, degreases, removes stains, kills bacteria, and gives you that long-lasting freshness? Meet Ozon's 6-in-1 multi-purpose disinfectant cleaner. The power of Ozon.
Imported and distributed by BPATS.
Looking for a perfect weekend outing? Then don't miss Uncapped Marketplace 2026.
Join us on Saturday, August 15th and Sunday, August 16th at the Guyana National Stadium for family, fun, and shopping.
Explore over 100 agro-processors, showcasing the very best of Guyana's flavors.
Enjoy exclusive discounts, exciting gifts, and discover amazing local products all in one place.
Sauces and seasonings, beauty and skincare products, craft items, fruits and vegetables, and beautiful plants.
Uncapped Marketplace 2026, August 15th and 16th at the Guyana National Stadium.
Support local, shop local, discover something new. Admission is free.
Admission is free. We'll see you there.
Honestly, when I first started, I didn't really think of myself as a leader. But then I joined ExxonMobil Guyana, and little by little, year by year, I grew into that role. Watching the next generation learn, then seeing them build their careers in the oil and gas industry and at ExxonMobil Guyana has been incredibly rewarding. Seeing so many young women who remind me of myself when I first started and knowing that I played a small part in their journey is what Build Her really means to me. Build Her, building the future of energy in Guyana.
With amazing ambience, great food, and great customer service, Hard Rock Cafe is the place to be. Enjoy all-you-can-eat wings on Mondays, karaoke on Tuesdays, double deal Thursdays, and live entertainment on Fridays and Saturdays. Plus, check out their rock shop for amazing merch. Visit Hard Rock Cafe at Movietown from 11 hours to midnight daily. For reservations, contact 502-4736 or 648-8686.